Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show you how to install a wig. So this is the wig that we are going to install, this one here. So please stay with me and let's do this together. So first of all, you want to make sure your hair is laid down. You can either hold it on a bun and then wear the cap, or whichever, but me, I prefer when I make the cornrows like this, going backward, and then I just put on my wig cap. Okay guys, so before we put on our wig cap, I just want to brush my hair backward, so that when you're laying down the wig, the glue doesn't hold onto your baby hairs, so that it doesn't pull it all off when you're. So I'm going to use this got2b glue, this one here. I'm going to use this one to just lay everything back so that it doesn't get on the way. Let me use this other mirror. This is just another mirror. I just want to use to see what I'm doing, because I can't get to see while I'm using the back camera, so that's why I can't see well exactly what I'm doing. So you just need to apply this one, then you just comb them backwards so that they stick that side, so that they don't get on the way when you'll be laying down your glue and the wig cap, when you'll be laying down the wig cap and the wig, so that the baby hair. Or else if you don't do this with time, you won't even have hairline with time. Or unless, another thing also, when you're removing your wig, you need to have the remover. You need to have remover, so that just don't be ripping off your wig or just pulling it all like off the head just like that, because that one will damage your hairline with time. So you need to have a remover for that. I have them, like me, I use this remover for less wig bond. Chupi, I don't know, this one here. This is the one that I use to remove my wigs. Yeah, so after I do this, I just let it dry a bit, because I don't want to just put the wig on it just like that. You can even remove excess, because the main goal is just to pull the hair back like this, the hairline back like this, and that's all. So after this, I go right on and put my wig cap. This one I had just earlier on used it today, that's why it has foundation, so it's a new one, it's clean, so don't mind that foundation. I had to run quick errands, and so I used a band wig, those wigs with bands here, so that's why I didn't have to cut or do all this that I'm doing right here. So you just pull it down, and after it has laid nicely on your head like this, you can go ahead now and use got2b spray. You can go ahead and use got2b spray, and you have to make sure you just spray it down on your line like this. I always use this fan, because to dry the glue down, I use this. Okay, so guys, after it dries down, you just want to now use your scissors to cut the extra lace. Just allow me to use this one so that I don't poke my ears or cut myself. Same to this other side. So in this process, while laying down the wig cap, you want to use the got2b spray or got2b glue, rather than using the hair glue, the one that you'll use now to lay down the wig, because you don't want your edges to, you don't want it to ruin your edges, so that's why. So that is proving to be so hard, so let me try and see. Just cutting the excess wig lace, the excess wig cap, I mean. Let me watch here. Just cut it like that, the excess part of the wig cap. Yeah, almost there, almost there. Yeah, just like that. You remove the excess part. And then this other part that didn't lie down nicely, or maybe like during cutting, it lifted up. You just go back with your glue again. Your go-to-be spray, I mean, or glue, whichever, but I prefer this go-to-be spray. You just go over it like this. So I think this other side, like right here, it's too much. You also have to check your hairline. You have to check your hairline so that you don't put the wig, you don't install the wig too close to your eyebrows. I don't like it when it's all over my forehead, covering the whole forehead. Yeah, but if you prefer it that way, still okay, still good. So I'm just trying to lay the wig cap down nicely, because this other part it doesn't want to lay down or to hold onto the glue, onto the spray, I mean. That's why I'm just using this toothbrush to lay it down nicely, because you don't want it to be showing or anything like that. So these ones that are lifted like this, you just cut them out. These parts that are lifted, you just have to cut them out, because at the end they're the ones that are going to mess up your installation. So I'm using the back camera. Then I have a big mirror in front of me, but since the ring light is covering all that, seeing myself is a hassle right over here. Seeing what I'm doing, I mean, it's quite a hassle. So I'm just adding, you just have to keep adding your go-to-be spray until the wig cap lies down nicely, because all the parts that are going to be left lifting up or showing, it's going to mess your installation. Like here now, this one that doesn't want to lie down flat. And you be careful not to cut your edges, so you be gentle or careful with all these scissor thing. All this cutting, you just have to be very careful. Yeah guys, so you just keep pressing it down until it lies down, because you want that bald, like scalp like look. So that's why you see me, I'm giving it a lot of, I'm trying to just give it a lot of attention, or at least I'm just ensuring that everything is laid down nicely. Then I'll go over again with my fan, my mini fan, because this glue you have to dry. You just got to dry it with either you use the blow dry, but you use the cold, is it cold breeze or cold air while using the blow dry, or you can use fan like this one, this the mini fans. You just blow it dry until the glue dries down. From here now, we go to step 2. Step 2 now, it's about the wig now. You put the wig. The wig, I had already worn it before, so the lace is already cut off and all that. So we're gonna just lay it down, and then later on maybe add some curls on it and all that. When we'll come to styling, we'll see what we're gonna do with it. So far the knots had already been bleached. It's a bleached knot. And before I lay it down, since the bald cap it's not my skin type, I use this spray, this tinting spray, this one here, to just give the bald cap like scalp like look, because my skin tone, I mean, so because I don't want it to look so off. peeping through the wig. If you leave it like this, it will end up looking weird. So I just spray this all. If you don't have the tinting spray, you can also use your foundation that matches, like you just use your foundation to at least tint the lace, so that, I mean, to tint the bald cap, the wig cap, so that it doesn't look so off and weird on your hairline and on your hair, actually on your head. This one has a really nice scent on it. It smells so nice. It smells so nice. Just make sure everything looks a little bit realistic. So messes like this one, like right here, you just start tackling them as early as possible, because if you say you wait until you finish, the lace there, the wig lace there, is gonna lift up a little bit, or it's going to show. So that's where this remover comes in. I just use a Q-tip. Earbud, Q-tip, whichever. I prefer to use this one, so that because it's tiny, so it doesn't, the remover doesn't go all over the lace again and start lifting everything up. So you just swirl it around, and this way also it's how I get to maybe undo the mess with the glue, like after putting the wig on, then maybe there are extra glue all over your face that is unnecessary. I just use the Q-tip. I just swirl it around, being gentle, because at the same time, if you say you want to use force, like by pulling it, it will rip off other parts of the glue or the lace that you don't want to come out. So that's why you just have to be gentle with this, and that's why you have to go for something that is precise, like this, tiny, and you get to see what you're doing, and easy to work with. So after that, we take our wig that has already, the extra lace has been cut, because I had worn it before, so it's not a brand new wig, like we are just starting everything from scratch. Let me just give it a little combing like this. I put my wig on I start by putting my wig right on like this. So basically, after this, now, like after putting the wig cap, now I just put on the wig like the way I've put it. Then I pull all the hairs back like this, and then just hold it like right now. I've just held it with a hair band. You can also use hair clip if you want to clip the hair, so that it just gets off your face, or the hair not to be all over, so that it gives you space to work on, like at least, like, so that the hairs doesn't stick on the glue. And then this way also, I like, because I work on bits by bits, I don't just put all over the edge, so I mean the hairline. So this is the glue that I'm using. It's from Ghost Bond XL with extra moisture control. This one here, this is the glue that I'm going to use to lay down my wig, or it's the one that I normally use. So with this one, I like to work on beads. So you just want to put your glue. Let me pull my wig back a little bit so that I see what I'm doing. Make sure you remove all the hairs out of your way, so that it doesn't stick on the glue. So basically, I just put, depending on how long I want to wear my wig, I just put the glue. I start in small portions. Oops. So like that. Then next thing, you want to give it an even spread. You spread it evenly on your hairline like this. Oh my god, this is where, okay, you just spread it. What I'm doing or trying to achieve here is just to give it to spread it evenly along my. Now this is the kind of mess I don't want. This one you can maybe use also the hot comb to comb all these hairs backwards, so that to avoid all these mess that is going on here, because you don't want this glue to go on the hairs. It sticks there and it gets so hard to remove. You want to spread it so that it's evenly spread. After I put this, after I apply, then this is the stage where the fan comes in. This is where the fan comes in again to dry down the glue. You can either use your blow dry, the cool air from the blow dry, or you can use this small fan to just dry the glue down. Let me increase the speed so that, oh, that was maximum. We are on the maximum. So actually you just have to be patient here, and to wait until the glue dries. When it dries, it means like it will be colorless. I don't know, it's not even drying actually. This one, it's just to make it tacky and colorless, so it doesn't actually dry down. So with time, it becomes transparent, the glue. Because like right now, you can see, you can even, like you see, it's whitish. When it gets tacky, when it gets colorless or transparent, that's when to now lay down your wig. So that's how you know that it's time now to lay the wig down. You just have to be patient on this process. And also, you can make, this is just my procedure. I prefer doing it this way. If you wish also, you can just put the whole glue all over the hairline and then fan it all at once. Then when it gets tacky, you put the wig, whichever way or whichever method you prefer. Me, I like it this way because it's simpler for me. The other way, I mess a lot. The glue sticks on all the hair and everything gets so messed up. So I prefer doing it in bits, just like I'm doing on this video. So it's just about preferences, what works for you. You see, with time the glue, it's disappearing, the color, the whiteness, it's disappearing and becoming transparent. So the moment all of it gets now transparent, that's the time now to lay your wig. Or else if you lay it down with those white parts, or when the glue has not got to transparent level like this, it will show nonetheless. So that's why you have to just be patient and wait until it's transparent, so that you can achieve that nice flawless look. At this stage now, you're gonna now pull your wig, and you make sure you pull it to the spot you want it to be. Let me just use this mirror to see what exactly I'm doing. Then you just lay your wig down, pulling it on the sides, just the way I'm doing right here. You have to pull so that you don't end up with ripples. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but let me just do this first and then this part. You see now what is happening here, the ripples. So that's why you see I'm pulling the wig like this, so that I do away with the ripples, because you don't want your forehead looking like the wig wants to run away from you. So you just have to be patient, lay it slowly. That's why I work on bits, because in this stage is whereby now, if I had put the glue all over the hairline, it will get, these other parts will get so messy. It will get so messy, so that's why. So from there on now, you can continue working towards the other side, that these are the sideways. So just take your glue again. So when I put like one layer like this, it means I don't want to wear the wig for so long. So This one I can stay with it for, I mean, quite a number of, like just a few days, like 4 days, and then I pull it off. 3-4 days, it depends. It depends with how. Depends with the activities also that you're going to partake during that time, because maybe, like, let's say you're going for an event, or maybe it's an activity that, a vigorous activity that's is going to make you sweat or stuff like that. So obviously the wig will come off earlier, the glue will start lifting, but that's not a problem. If you still want to keep the wig, you can just add on the lifted parts, you just add this glue, and then you reinstall the wig again. Like, you just redo the parts that are pulled, like that have lifted up. You just put the glue, and then you redo the parts, and that's all. So you don't have to stress about that one. Just in case you still want to have your wig on, I'm just fanning this part that I've put the glue right now. So if you want to maybe put more than 2 layers of glue, you just fan you put the first thin layer, like the way I'm putting. You apply the first layer, you ensure that it melts down, and then when it's transparent, it's when again you add the second layer, you let it melt, and then you put now the wig. So it's just that simple. So in between, I just want to spread the glue more onto these other parts that are still too thick, just like this. And when the glue starts drying down like this, you don't want to keep messing too much with it. So guys, if you've reached so far into this video, thank you so much for watching. And the channel will all be about traveling vlogs, lifestyle, fashion and beauty, skincare, all that. So please stay tuned for more nice videos like that. We'll be talking about skin, how to maintain your skin. Yeah, so how to maintain your skin to look nice, plumped, moisturized, or hydrated, all that. So this is okay. You can now just lay down the wig. And guys, when you're reinstalling a wig that has been you've already worn before, you just need to be very careful with the lace. When you're pulling the lace, you need to make sure that it's the lace you're pulling. You see the glue got on the hair. That one, we'll remove it later. You have to pull the lace itself. You grab a good piece of the lace and just pull it gently, rather than grabbing only the hair. Like, let's say I grab here and pull like this. That's when you might end up plucking the hair on the wig, and you don't want to do that. So you don't want to end up with a baldy wig. So I think this side is all set. So mistakes or problems like these are easy to fix. We'll come to that. We go to this other side, because so after that we just repeat the same process. Yeah, just repeat the same. And just now pull it back. All this kind of mess is where that remover or any other remover or anything you use to clean up, all those are things we're gonna clean up right now. After all this, we just do the cleaning now. So friends, so like there are these parts like this here. I don't know if you can see this part. The glue missed the part, like I didn't put glue there, so it's not sticking well. another part is here, and yeah, I think that's all. So such mistakes, now you want to get something that is very like a sharp tip like this one, so that at least it makes the work easy. Because if you take something large, even this one is still large, so I just have to be very keen or careful, because if you use something large, you don't want the glue again to be all over the place. You're just trying to put it on those spots that, like right here, like this. So like that. On this side also, anywhere else that is still lifted. And actually this is almost this, like this is what you'll do again. Like let's say you've worn the wig for a while, and like for a few days, then it starts lifting. So actually this is what you do when the wig starts lifting up. You just put the glue. You wipe first, you clean the place, because maybe there'll be extra glue on the lace, the glue that was there. So you just have to pull it gently off, and then you put fresh glue, and then make it tacky enough, put the wig back on, and that's all you got to do. It's okay, that's enough. Then here, allow me to just do it, like to press it gently. That. Yeah. Then guys, after this process, you just spray it with your go-to-be spray. And the reason for this now, the last part, is just like any other little part that's remaining lifted that you don't want to see. It's not even a must, you don't even have to do this, but go-to-be, it helps with that also, like melting the lace down and all that. So and also like it just gives the glue more strength, the hair glue that you had used. So number one, it helps with melting the lace a little bit, and then also it strengthens the bond of the glue that you put, making everything look more snatched and all. You take your band, just take your band and wrap it along the hairline. Just tie the band around. You let it sit for like 10 minutes, 8 minutes, whichever you want. How depends on how long you want it to stay there. Meanwhile, you can do other things, like you can put on your makeup if you're wearing makeup that day. Then when you finish, let's wait and see, let's give it time, and then you'll see the outcome. So guys, basically this is the last, like after I've removed the band. So I just want to lay it down with this hot comb. The hot comb is all ready. Just want to lay this one like this with the hot comb, the frontal part. Be careful not to burn yourself. Then after that, I just pull the band off. I've just taken off the band of the wig, and then I give it a nice comb, straighten it all over. And now time to lay the edges. If you want edges, if you don't want them, you need to play with the frontal, so that at the end of the day everything looks flawless. So guys, to avoid these flyouts, like I don't know if the camera is picking it, these hairs that are standing up, if you want to avoid that, you can use this wax stick, the hair wax stick, to just lay them down. But just apply good amount on those areas that you see in the flyouts. Then you want to go over that using your hot comb. Just want to go over that using your hot comb, so that everything is all neat. Nothing is looking out of place. No hair looking out of place, everything This middle part, you can define it more using your foundation, just like I had shown before. Then if you want to give your wig a little shine, I use this oil. I don't know, it's called Blue Days or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying it well, but this is the brand that I use. Just like 2-3 pumps, that's enough, just to give your hair a little shine to it. Just a little revamp it just a bit. Yeah, when you see me bending like this, I'm just trying to look at the mirror in front of me, so that just to see what I'm doing, what I'm working on. Yeah. And then after that, you want to go over now with your comb again, just to make sure everything is all good. Yep. Then from there, since I don't want, like, I want as less edges as possible, like baby hairs I mean, I just go over with a brush, dry brush. I don't put any product on it. I just want to comb them to fall in place, just for the hairs to fall in place. Even these ones on the sides, I just let them dangle freely. I don't apply anything onto them. Yeah. So this is the outcome, or this is the final look of everything, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video so far, kindly give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, so that you're notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you so much, and see you sooner than later. Bye.